my goodness gracious, I can't believe my luck. Bought a beta cam on eBay for $27. We don't need fancy cameras or a TV studio to make the great big super huge Hullabaloo Adventure Show. We'll make the great big super huge Hullabaloo Adventure Show. Here comes the great big super huge Hullabaloo Adventure, Hullabaloo Adventure, Hullabaloo Adventure Show. It's Steve from Hullabaloo here. Welcome to the third episode of the great big super huge Hullabaloo Adventure Show. I'm down here at the beach in beautiful La Jolla, California. Got my wetsuit on, I got my mask, my snorkel, and my fins, and pretty soon we're gonna dive out there in the water because this week's adventure is an underwater adventure. So get ready to hold your breath. Now before we go out diving in the water, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna go to the Mary Birch Aquarium to take a look at the beautiful sea life that they have in their tanks. And before that, to get us in the mood, we're gonna have a little song that the Beatles wrote called Octopus's Garden. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He let us in, knows where we've been, in his octopus's garden in the shade. I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would be warm below the storm in our little hideaway beneath the waves, resting our heads on the seabed in an octopus's garden near a cave. We'd sing and dance around because we know that we can't be found. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would shout and swim about the coral that lies beneath the waves. Oh, what a joy for every girl and boy, knowing that they're happy and they're safe. I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. In an octopus's garden in the shade. In an octopus's garden in the shade. Oh, hey everybody. Well, as you can see, we're out in the water now. We're about ready to do some diving and see what's underwater here in La Jolla, California. Before we do, I want to take you on a quick trip up to one of my favorite places in San Diego, the Mary Birch Aquarium. Have fun! If I were a fish, I'd have bright and shiny scales. I'd light up the ocean with the flicker of my tail. Well, I would be the envy of the dolphins and the whales. If I were a fish, I'd have bright and shiny scales. Hey, hey, how about you? If you were a fish, what would you do? If I were the sea, I'd make a wavy motion. I'd have big old crashing waves just like the great Pacific Ocean. I'd crash on the beach all day long and never need suntan lotion. If I were the
do.
Pretty cool stuff, huh? The Mary Birch Aquarium in La Jolla, California. One of my favorite spots. Tell you what, my favorite part of that whole deal was the seahorse at the very end. Did you see that thing? It looked like a plant almost. Let's take another look.
Play that part again. Please play that part again. Play that part again from the start. Please play that part again. 'Cause that's my favorite part. Play that part again. That's the part my mom's gonna write about to all her Facebook friends. Play that part again. Please play that part again. Play that part again from the start. Please play that part again.
Pretty cool stuff. Well, I tell you what, friends, we're getting ready to dive underwater and see if we can see some sharks. Now, I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but here in La Jolla, there's a bunch of leopard sharks, and they're friendly sharks. And don't worry, don't be scared. They won't bite you. They're afraid of us more than we're afraid of them. So let's go see if we can find some sharks.
I went to the beach, I jumped in the water. There I met a seal and a silly sea otter. It was so much fun, I decided right then I never want to live on dry land again. If it were up to me, I'd live in the sea. If I had my wish, I'd live with the fish. I'd make my home on the ocean floor, and all my fishy friends would live next door. So now every day I go back to the sea. All my friends with fins are waiting for me. I can't wait to see them, so I dive right in. And that's when all of my fun begins. If it were up to me, I'd live in the sea. If I had my wish, I'd live with the fish. I'd make my home on the ocean floor, and all my fishy friends would live next door. And at the end of every day, I start to feel sad, because I miss my brother and my mom and dad. So I go back home and spend my nights with them. Then I'm off in the morning to the sea again. If it were up to me, we'd all live in the sea. If I had my wish, we'd live with the fish. We'd make our homes on the ocean floor, and all our fishy friends would live next door. Yes, all our fishy friends would live next door. Yes, all our fishy friends would live next door.
You see those sharks? Man, I am so proud of you. You did a great job. You were swimming with sharks and you weren't even a little bit afraid. You're very, very brave. Well, I tell you what, friends, that is the end of the third episode of the great big super huge Hullabaloo Adventure Show. Our underwater adventure is coming to a close, but before we go, I want to show you something. On our way in, I saw a green sea turtle. Now, I've been swimming out here in these waters for all my life, and I've never, ever, ever seen a green sea turtle in San Diego. But I tell you what, I saw one today, so we know there's at least one of them out there. So we're gonna end the show with our own homemade commercial and a look at my new green sea turtle friend. Okay, have fun.
We made this little show to show to all our friends, but our accountants made us put this shameless plug here at the end. So if you enjoy the music, please go tell your mom. We sell these songs on iTunes and hullabaloo.band.com. Yeah, we sell these songs on iTunes and hullabaloo.band.com. Oh, we're great big stars on iTunes and hullabaloo.band.com.